share my screen. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay then. So first of all, bear with my voice for now since I'm having a slight cough. Okay. So a while ago I just have a sore throat, but it's okay now. Okay. So it's just a day sore throat. So I was actually quite nervous since sore throat is one of the symptoms of coughing. But hopefully it's that since I still have the sense, my senses, my taste, my uh my sense of smell. Okay. So it's just the cup right now. Anyway, so this will be a short course orientation, and then as usual, I will guide you on the things that you guys will do on the week 1 to week 3. Okay. All right. So here is the welcoming page. So I hope that you guys have already read everything regarding with this one. So this is a pure ODL subject. And the course overview. So this course focuses on programming paradigms and constructs that stat structures and the use of standard library functions for manipulating them, object-oriented design and the use of modeling languages, testing and software quality concepts and trade-offs among different software design methods. Okay. So at the end of the course, the students or you guys will be able to learn how to develop a requirements document that details and models and information system design a large and including principal choice of software architecture, the use of modules and interfaces enable separate development and design patterns. So we also conduct various quality assurance techniques, including unit testing, functional testing, and then automated analysis tools in your design. Okay. So as of now, this is the most related ebook that you can find on the internet. So it's already in here. So just check this CMP or ComSci 187 Introduction to Software Design by Mr. Kaufman and Wolfgang. So this one is a very good PDF. So a very detailed PDF that I can highly recommend you guys to read when it comes to software design. Okay. So all of the things that you guys will be needing, let's say waterfall, what is the waterfall, uh, what else? All of the SDLCs that you will see on the internet is already in here. Okay, let me just check if it's already in here. So we have design of IRBs, which is like a logarithm. It seems that this one is only for waterfall. So it seems that I've mistaken this one as a complete version of a software design. So this is just for a waterfall method. Okay, so my apologies on that one. So this is not the complete SDLC methods when it comes to software design. So this one only focuses on the waterfall model. Anyway, so I guess I have to find another PDF since this one is just for waterfall. So we have a lot of different model that we can use or techniques that we can use. So not just the waterfall model. Anyway, so this is a good start since waterfall is our first topic. So I thought, up to the last, so it has everything, but it's no. Okay, this one is only for waterfall model. Anyway, so yeah, and then the rest are you guys already know them. So let's go over now to the syllabus. All right, so this is a 3 units lecture, so 4 hours lecture per week. So the same course overview or CLO description. So here are the course content. So we have from week 1 to week 12, of course, since this is a full term course. So for the week 1 and 2, we have here the software process, and then we have 3 topics under that. And then we have week 3 and 4, which is the software development life cycle. And then we have different, software development life cycle. Okay, like the waterfall, it's like what we have in this PDF. Okay, the first one, and then we have Brad model, spiral, V model, incremental model, agile, iterative, and then this one is Big Bang. Okay, so my apologies on, the one, on this one. This one is not Bing Bong. Is it really Bing Bong? Let me just check real quick. Since as far as I know, this one is Big Bang. Okay, maybe you guys are wondering why I don't even know my own course content. So just a disclaimer, okay? So this course content, okay, all that maybe yeah 80% that you will see under this module right now came from Ma'am Maria Teresa Payuno. Okay, so I'm not the one who created this module. Okay, I'm not the one who created this, let's say, assessment. Okay, this one came from her. So I just asked her if she could let me borrow her, course content first because I haven't created my own version yet. Though I have already edited some, I added I made some changes. Okay, but mostly like 90 to 95% stay as it is. So I didn't change anything. Okay, so yeah, this is the old format. Like for week 2, we only have this one. Week 3, we only have this one, and then your midterm exam, week 4, week 5, and week 6. So I haven't uh for this one modify or updated all of the weeks content for now. So just for now, this is a week 1 to week 3. Okay. So maybe you guys are wondering why this one is week 1 to week 3 only. So I deducted 1 week. Supposedly this one is week 1 to week 4. But I think 3 weeks is already too much. Having 4 weeks is super too much, just to spend on this module. So this one is just, just one module actually combined. So one is two module rather combined into one. Okay, so you will see here that we have software process and SDLC models. Wherein under the syllabus, we are already hitting two modules in just one module. So it's like combined module. Okay. So I hope you guys understands that why this one is week 1 to week 3 now instead of week 1 to week 4. All right, so you will see later on that this one is actually quite easy. Just by having 1 week, you'll be able to finish this one in no time. Anyway, so let's go over to the module itself. Oops, already have opened it. So just check this one. So the one that I want to see is the Big Bang. Yeah. Okay, so it's not Bing Bong. My apologies with this one. So this is not Bing Bong. This one is Big Bang model. All right. So are we clear so far regarding with the the course content that you guys are seeing right now? So again, this one didn't came from me. Okay. So big credits to Ma'am Payuma. So were you guys able to follow? Are we clear? Are we good?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. So let me know if ever that you have a question, okay, or if you cannot follow what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so under week 5 and 6, we have the planning stage. Okay, so here you're going to identify the system development, the feasibility, creation of project plan, project scheduling, and so on and so forth. Okay, week 7 and 8 is the software requirements. 9 and 10 is system design, and then lastly is the software quality and then testing. So it's like you guys have like 3 months to experience a complete SDLC. Okay. So it's just that you might want to try 3, 4, or 5 different SDLCs. Do not just stick into one or two. Okay. So you're still in part of learning, so you have to experience everything. Okay. So that you will see their own advantages and disadvantages. Okay. Anyway, so oops. So I'll just update this one later on. So we already have one available ebook, but I haven't updated the you know the content of this one yet for the syllabus. And then for the basis of evaluation and then grading system, so everything are the same. Okay, so the 60%, this one is a mistake. So your score should be at least 60% in order for you to get a passing score of 75. All right. So are we clear so far regarding with the syllabus? Any questions or clarifications?
Wala naman po, sir.
All right then. Okay. So if you guys don't have a question anymore, then let's now proceed to the week 0. So under this one, to those who haven't submitted their 1 minute video yet, please submit them until the day only. So you guys still have how many hours? 12 hours or 11 hours. Okay. So yeah, just please submit your 1 minute video so I can learn more about you guys and then what are your expectations under this course so I can also adjust, can also uh maybe evolve more or improve myself more. Okay. Anyway, so just do mind that your exam schedule will be on February 14th for the midterm exam, and then for the final exam that will be on April 4th, right? So that will be at exactly 7:30 a.m. And yeah, so this one is very important since this is a major subject that, one of the important subject that you guys, really need to understand since this will be part of your, oops, this one is not updated. So my apologies regarding with this one. Kuha na lang tayo ng bago. Uh, okay, so let me just show to you guys my uh, current free time. So this one is, I guess, updated. Okay, so here are my free time. So let me just copy that one and paste it right here. Okay, so other than our, scheduled meeting, like Monday is 7:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., right? So you can consult me anytime within this time, okay, or within this time frame, rather. So 3:30 p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. On Monday, 3:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. to 10 a.m. on Wednesday, or you can also consult me during 12:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The same day, Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thursday, and then 12:30 to 3 o'clock p.m. on Friday, and then last is 12:30 to 3 o'clock p.m. on Saturday. Of course, Sunday is uh, rest day. Okay, so it's a family day. So avoid asking questions since most of your instructors are resting at that specific day. Okay, so from Monday to Saturday, you can consult me anytime at this given time. Okay, so are we clear so far regarding with this one? Since we are only meeting one time a week, so I think that's not enough. And then you might probably have a lot of questions since this is a one of your important subject. Okay, so if this is just a minor subject, then I guess that's fine. But since this one is one of your major subject, wherein it's really a big part of your thesis. Okay, so you have to perfect everything. You have to know everything. Anyway, so are we clear regarding with this one?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Clear.
then what about the others? Great. So I hope you guys are not sleeping again. Okay. So respond. Okay. As quick as possible. All right then. So for the link synchronous sessions, so just check this one out. So I changed the time from 7:30 to 8:30 since I think 7:30 is too early. Me myself I wake up at around 7 a.m. So just to prepare and everything, eating your breakfast. So I adjusted this one into 8:30 a.m. Anyway, we're just having a short Zoom meeting, every Zoom meeting. So maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's the maximum already. All right, so let's go over now to your week 1 to week 3 module. So the first thing that you guys need to check is, of course, the overview. Okay, so here are the topic learning outcomes. So this one again came from Ms. Palimo. And then here are the list of topics. So we have the software process, which is the first module. And then the second module, which is the SDLC, or the software development lifecycle. So we have 3 under software process. And then we have 8. Well, actually, this one is not complete. I think it's like 11 or 14. Yeah, 11, 12, 13, or 14, because there are more topics that is not included in here. So there were 3 or 4 or 5 more. I'm not really sure, but yeah, this one is not quite complete. Anyway, so again, we have the module 1 and 2 for the software process and SDLC models. So yeah, it's one module, but it's actually 2 modules combined into one. And then, so originally, okay, I just want to show to you guys that I think what mom Tere did with this one is she just included the I think the foundation, or the most important topics that you guys need to learn. Okay, and then the rest are maybe being discussed by Mom Tere, since this one is not complete. So there's actually only for the introductory video about SDLC, and what is a waterfall, what is an agile method, and then what is RAD model. So as you can see, we only have 3 different kinds of methodology in here, but you will see that we have like 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rather. So we have 8. Why do we have 1, 2, and then 1, 2 again? Okay, so let me just edit this one real quick. That's not automatic. Anyway, so I'll just edit this one later on, or this one should be incremented. Where are the others? Dapat ganyan siguro siya para hindi magulo. Oops. Save. Anyway, so yeah, we have 8 different methodologies. Okay, so what I did is, instead of just having 4 external YouTube links, just close the others that are not needed. So I added more wherein we're going to start with what is a process model, what is a software crisis, what is the difference between program and software. So you will see here that these 3 videos is already these 3 topics right here. And then what is software development lifecycle, stages of SDLC, and then what is a waterfall, agile. So I just simply follow this one, okay, up to the last, up to the Big Bang model. Again, this one is not Big Bang, this one is Big Bang model. So forgot to edit, but yeah, I'll just edit this one later on. And then the one available are reading materials. Okay. And then if you need more readings, then you can check this website, tutorials point. So this one is also a good explanation when it comes to software design basics, like what is software design levels. We have architectural, high level, detailed, and so on and so forth. All right. So you will see here some seat works also, questions and answers getting with software. Okay, so any question or clarification so far regarding the module 1 overview. This one should be module one. Okay, again, just let me know if ever you guys have a question, okay? Ba't parang nahihiya kayo magtanong? Parang, ah, parang mas matanong kayo nung mga first year pa lang. So, hindi ko alam kung anong nangyari. Anyway, so yeah, here is the updated watch videos. So you will see here the external YouTube links, and then the recorded Zoom meeting later on. And then I have added some practice exercises. So this one came from quizzes, props, and then study.com. So just check them out, just to practice what you have learned on this module. And then you guys will be having one activity only. This one is for the evaluation of the group member. So just one. And the due date of this one will be on January 31. So you guys have exactly 2 weeks from now. So you might ask why, sir, why only 2 weeks? Isn't it that it should be 3 weeks? That's because we have already consumed the first week. So we wasn't able to meet last week. So again, my apologies regarding with that one, since I'm the one featuring or uh, uh, assessing the students for enrolling, and the enrollment also extended. So that is one major thing that I need to take care of. Okay, marami kasing mamahabol. Anyway, so yeah, again, week one was already consumed. So we now only have week two and then week three. So that is why the due date is is up to January 21. Okay. Anyway, so we'll go over with this one later on. But for now, we will have a short discussion. Okay, or let's just say that a summary of this module one right here. So how many minutes left do we have more? We still have like 10 minutes. So we'll try to finish this one in 10 minutes probably. So module one, software process and SDLC models. So what is a software process? So the term software process specifies the set of computer programs, procedures, and associated documents like flowcharts, manuals that describe the program and how they are to be used. Okay. So we have four activities under software process. So the first one is software specification, software development, software validation, and then software evolution. So I think they are quite straightforward. So I'll just give you guys the keys of this activity. So software specification is the functionality or the things that you will need in order for you to start with the project. Okay, so once you're done in uh, checking everything, preparing everything, specifying all the features that you will need, of course, you will now go to the development. Okay, and then once the coding, testing is already done, then you can now go to the validation. So make sure that all of the features were met, okay, by the customer. I mean by you, okay, coming from the customer, since uh, he or she is the one who's going to finalize your project. So if there are some changes, then you need to change some part of your let's say feature, okay, or of your project that you're doing. And then lastly is software evolution. So of course, after meeting uh, the validation of your customer, then software must evolve to meet changing client needs. So that this one doesn't end here. So if ever that after 2 months, after 3 months, so we have this so-called uh, ano ba kasing tawag doon? It's part of the contract wherein if there are some changes, okay, so we have to change that adjustment or changes that is your customer wanted you to change. Okay, so we could say that this one's like in maintenance, but it's maintenance, yeah, maintenance 2.0 or 2.0, since you can still add more, or you might still add more depending on the needs of your customer. Okay, So that's how hard, or that's how committed we are with our system projects, or with our uh, products rather. Okay, since they are the one that we are selling to our customer, or services that we are offering to our customer. Okay, so yeah, those are the major things that will be done under software processes. So of course, in order for you to have a more documented software process, so you might want to apply this one also, a software process model, wherein a software process model is a specified definition of a software process which is presented from a particular perspective. So we have here a workflow model, a data flow or activity model, a role or action model, okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, so in here you'll be needing like flowcharts in order for you to show what are the inputs, outputs, and dependencies of your uh, system. And then we also have here the data flow or activity model, wherein uh, this one represents the process as a set of activities, each of which carries out some data transformation. It shows how the input to the process, such as specification, is converted to an output, such as a design. So this one may be at a lower level than activities in a workflow model. Okay, since this may perform transformation carried out by people or by computers. And then last but not the least is evolve or action model. This means that roles of the people involved in the software process and the activities for which they are responsible. Okay, so lahat. Okay, the customer, uh, uh, let's say the customer is the owner of the application, and then the people who will use, okay, by that system. And then of course, you as the admin. So dapat lahat kayo involved sa software process ng every activity or lahat ng mga gagawin kapag ipa-finalize na. Okay? Anyway, so there are several various general models or paradigms of software development. So we have the waterfall approach, the evolutionary development, the formal transformation, the system assembly, form reusable components. Okay, so in here, this one is quite straightforward actually. So I will not explaining this one anymore. So what's important is the software crisis. Okay. So software crisis, ito yung mga bagay na kailangan nyo consider. Okay, kasi dito nagkakaroon ng mga problem, or when you say crisis, of course, it's a problem. Okay, when it in terms of size, in terms of quality, in terms of cost. So for the size, of course, the bigger the project, the more expensive it is. Okay, and then the longer it will take for you to finish the project, it will parang mas magde-degrade yung price, of course. Siyempre, pag mabilis kang gumawa ng project, tapos sobrang laki pa ng project, then malaki yung bayad. Okay? Kasi parang pinapasweldo mo yung sarili mo. Let's say, in a project, you're going to pay you 500,000. Okay, and then if you were able to finish that one in 1 month or 2 months, then good thing. Okay, so meron kang 500,000 in 1 month or 250,000 in per month. But if it took you 1 year, so that 500,000 will be divided into 5. Okay, so ganun lang naman when it comes to size. And then quality. Okay, so many software products have poor quality. The software products defects after putting into use due to ineffective testing techniques. So after nyo ma-deploy yung project, so there's a lot of tools that they will use to detect some errors, to check if there are some bugs. Okay, and then as you can see right here, software testing typically finds 25 errors per 1,000 lines of code. So it's like it is saying here that even though you have checked everything, even though everything is working perfectly when you were doing the project, still, just by doing a software testing, okay, by a certain tool, so it's automated, hindi yung tao mismo mag-check, so it's a software, so it will still detect like 25 errors every 1,000 lines of code. Like maybe may naulit probably, or hindi ganun kaganda yung pagkaka-execute or yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng project. So that's why it's having a loophole or a bug into your project or into your system. Okay. Then last but not the least is of course the cost. So software development is costly in terms of time taken to develop and the money involved. So for example, development of the FAE's advanced automation system costs over $700 per lines of codes. Okay, so imagine that $700 per lines of codes. What if that is a big project? Okay, so sabi mo ng that project took an entire team to finish in a year, and then it has like maybe 30 to 100,000 lines of codes. So multiply that one to $700. So that's quite costly actually. But considering that we are in Philippines, uh, there is a few companies only who even offered like maybe $1 per line or $5 to $10 per lines of codes. So mostly hindi ganun sa Pilipinas. Okay, so I don't know in other countries. I'm not saying that this one is the same and everything, but here in the Philippines, it's like project outcome based tayo, hindi per line of codes. So kahit meron ka pang 100,000 and 500,000 lines of codes, it is not how we estimate the cost of the project. So that depends on the feature, okay, on how long are we going to take in order to finish that feature, okay, and then kasi parang by module or by feature yung binabayaran ng mga companies in the Philippines. So I've experienced this one already since uh, I I did some sideline in doing one module. So in that one module, it took us actually. It's just two of us, okay, in one module. So pinagtulungan namin dalawa, nag-design kami, nag-code kami. So in 2 months, meron kami like 1,000 lines of codes already. Kasi ganun kalaki yung project. Okay, hindi lang basta-basta. So all over the Philippines pala yung hinandle namin na project. So isang company yung parang bumili. And then coming from our like Scrum Master, the pinaka-mastery namin, is yun. So just one module is already quite long. And yeah, hindi ganun kalaki yung bayad, unlike what we are having or talking here, like $700 per lines of codes. Especially that we are beginners. Okay, so we don't have that NAB experience. Anyway, so we have here, this one is not the last one. So we also have the late delivery. Of course, a late schedule delivery of your project will also